The next section of our course is UV mapping, and for that we have again a base file. And first of all, I have here two primitive objects, and this is to show you that the primitive objects already have a default UV mapping. Okay, they have a material already applied with a simple checker map. And the next thing I want to show you is regarding tiled textures versus a texture that I want to use just as one map. For that, it's important to talk about seamless textures, non-seamless textures, and procedural textures. So to show that, I'm going to open this chamfered box. Okay, it's really just a chamfer box, and I'm going to start changing between one map or the other. So for example, right now, I'm also going to open my primitives again, just to check some stuff. This box has a map, okay, and it all seems quite alright. And if I have, if I put another procedural texture, this is where it starts to look off, because for example here it's quite seamless because it's just taking one face, but here I already see the seams between the procedural textures. So even though it's a procedural texture, it still creates seams. Okay, the same goes with the stucco. I also see them. So in the case of this seamless texture, which is a wood, I don't really see the seams because it's a seamless texture. This is another wood that is not seamless, and I start to see the seams. Okay, so basically I have two options. I either have the whole object UV enwrapped and each face has a particular texture, or I really create a seamless texture that I can tile. Okay, this only works in certain cases, because if I have a really big object, you will start seeing the repetition because the patterns repeat. In an object that is as small as this, then a seamless texture actually makes sense.